The following broadcast is brought to you by Public House Media.
Hello! Welcome to Choose to Rise, housed here on Public House Media. I'm so glad that you're here to give a listen. My podcasts are audio pulled from my live Facebook posts every single morning, where I share other healthy living tips, motivational information, and connect with people from all over to live their life as a very best self. If you like these messages, I hope you tell a friend about Public House Media and my podcast so we can spread more positivity around the world. Thanks for listening. On with the show. Good morning. How are you today? I hope you're having a fabulous day so far. Welcome to those of you that are here on the live video. My name is Meyer. I'm the founder of Choose to Rise, and I am so glad that you are here today. For those of you listening on the podcast, thank you so much for taking your time today to listen, and I hope you give us a like and a rating here on iTunes at the end. All right, today we're talking about how to love yourself. I have an accountability group starting here very soon, actually next Monday. I'm going to turn this around a little bit. Starting next Monday, and it's all about learning to love yourself. We're going to be focusing on positive self-talk. We're going to be talking about getting active with some fitness, improving our nutrition and fueling our body well. And one of the main things that we're going to do, though, is learn how to love ourselves. And so today I have a few tips for you, and we'll kind of get rolling with that. So the first thing is fix what needs to be fixed. Ask yourself what's stopping you from loving yourself. What is it that's holding you back? What are the feelings? What are the emotions? What are the things that are physically stopping you, mentally stopping you, emotionally stopping you? Ask yourself what it is that's stopping you, and then figure out how you can fix it. Ask yourself what happens next or what you can do to accept what's happened to you, change what's going on so that you can love yourself more, and you really figure out what it is, identify what it is that's holding you back so that you can go forward and fix it. You can't fix what you don't know is broken. So if you really do some digging, really figure out your why. And really when it goes back to why you're not loving yourself, why you feel doubt, why you feel frustration, why you feel those kinds of things, really dig deep and then ask yourself, why is that? When you come to a conclusion, like peel back the layers of the onion, basically. When you get to that point, you're saying, why? Why do I feel that way? Well, I want to do because of this. Well, why is that? Well, because of this. Well, why is that? And keep going until you get to the root cause of it. So fix what needs to be fixed is step number one. Figure out what it is that's causing you to be sad and broken or whatever, and then do something about it. Make a change in your life to make sure it gets better. The second thing we're going to talk about is you're not perfect. Don't try to be. Nobody is perfect. If you wait until you're perfect to love yourself, you will always be waiting forever. Okay? Nobody's perfect. Myself. The only perfect being that walked this earth was Christ himself, and he sacrificed himself to be there for us. So you're not perfect. You're not ever gonna be perfect, and I'm never gonna be perfect, but we can sure try to love ourselves anyway and move forward in that. Number 3, get to know yourself. Figure out who you are and what you want to be. Discover what you believe in and what kind of values and tools you have that you can do things for yourself as well. So get to know yourself. What is it that you love? What is it that you like? What is it that, what are your triggers? What are things that make you feel happy? What are things that make you feel sad? Getting to know those kinds of things are going to be able to help you move forward with loving yourself. When you can identify the things that make you happy, you do them more often. When you identify the things that make you sad, you do those things less often. You change up the things that are happening in your life to make sure that you are feeling happy, make sure you are moving forward with your goals and what it is that you want to achieve in life. So fix what needs to be fixed. Realize that you're not perfect. Get to know yourself so that you can do more things that make you feel good. 4 is forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for the things that have happened in your life that you feel like you've allowed to happen, feel like the things that are just there that maybe you had no control over, but forgive yourself for doing those things. Let go of the past, let go of your bad deeds, your bad thoughts, your negativity, and let go of the shame. Fill yourself with affirmations. Get positive in your head. What you focus on, you create more of. So if you're always holding on to the negative things, if you're always holding on to the shame, the guilt, the past, the things that you can't control, if you're always looking back, you're never going to be able to go forward, because you're never going to know what it feels like or what it's like to be able to move in that direction, because you're always holding on to what's back here. So, forgive yourself for what's happened in the past. Forgive others for what's happened in the past. This is one that I'm struggling with, one that I need to continue to work on. Forgive others for what's happened in the past so that I can move freely in the future. If I'm dragging these chains of shame and guilt and frustration and hurt along with me, I'm never going to be able to get there as fast as I want to, because I'm carrying all of this weight. But if I can go forgive, and I can forgive myself first of all, and I can go forward and forgive other people for other things, it's just going to help you move forward faster, because you're not carrying all of that extra weight with you. Number 5, practice self-care. Make time for the things for yourself. Self-love and self-care go hand in hand. So if you are getting active, if you are fueling yourself with personal development, like these podcasts or these videos, if you are reading good things, like I'm reading Get Over Your Damn Self right now with a group of ladies, and it's amazing. If you are listening to other inspirational podcasts, or you're doing some sort of personal development, getting deep into your Bible, getting into some scriptures, whatever it is that you're going to do to practice self-care, make sure it's happening, because self-care and self-love go hand in hand. And if you don't love yourself, you're not going to fuel yourself with the right stuff. If you don't love yourself, you're not going to move your body and use it as the temple that God's created for you. If you don't love yourself, you're always going to have that negative mindset and putting yourself down. So when you can flip those things and treat your body the way God intended it to be, as this temple, as this vessel to go forth and serve and do things for Him, and realize the full potential that's deep inside of you, you're going to go forward and be more and love yourself more. And it's a snowball effect in the positive direction than the other way. Number 6, the last thing that I have for you is just never give up. Don't give up on your goals. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on what you want to achieve. If you feel like crap, or you feel like you're frustrated because you're not reaching your goals, you just need to go back to the previous things. Fix what needs to be fixed. Figure out what it is that's causing you to feel sad or shame or doubt or whatever, and do something different. You can't change what you don't know is wrong with you, and you can't change, you're not going to change if you don't ever decide to make a choice to do something different. So fix what needs to be fixed. Number 2, you're not perfect. You're never going to be perfect. So give yourself some grace. Forgive yourself. If you're wanting to live in a healthier way and you eat better, work on the 80-20 rule. 80% of the time you're eating 100% clean. 20% of the time you're human. You're allowing yourself something that is not clean or like sugary or whatever. But you'll soon find out that your body's going to crave those healthy things. So reward it with healthy items, okay? But you're not perfect. So give yourself grace if you miss a workout, or if you are not doing things perfectly with 100% the fidelity, all right? Give yourself some grace. Number 3, get to know yourself. Figure out what it is that makes you happy, what makes you sad, and then do the things that give you more joy. Those are the things that are going to help you move forward. Forgive yourself, forgive others, practice that self-care, and then never give up. Regardless of what happens in your day, regardless of what happens in your week or around you in your environment, never give up on your goals, because I promise you, you are worth more than gold and silver and the sparrow that flies in the air, and you are worth more than any of those things. And if you are moving forward with grace and love of yourself, you're going to be able to go forward and give more grace and love to others. So that's how we're going to practice self-love this next couple weeks. I've got an amazing group of women who are coming together to practice self-care together, practice self-love together, learning to love themselves 100%. Yes, Mandy. And Mandy is one of them. And I hope that all of you jump on board with this. If you want to be a part of any of these groups, I pray and encourage you to message me, leave some feedback on our iTunes in a positive way. Reach out to me. You can go to choosetoriseup.com. You can message me here on Facebook at Choose to Rise Up here on Facebook, or you can email me at kjpmeyer@gmail.com. So I hope you have a fabulous day. I hope you take some steps today to learn to love yourself and move forward in positivity. And have a great day, everyone. Hey, I'm glad you enjoyed the show. Please follow Public House Media on Twitter at the PH Media and on Facebook at Public House Media to stay up to date on this podcast as well as many other things happening on the network. You can leave me feedback on my show, and if you have any questions, comments, or new ideas or topics, I would love to hear them. You can also follow me on my social media account, Choose to Rise Up, at Facebook, and at KJP Meyer on Instagram. I hope you have a great day.